Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video we're going to be looking at using long division to divide by one digit numbers. So there is one divisor in these questions. So let's crack on with this first example. In this one we're going to be doing 132 divided by 3. So the first thing we need to do is write out our 3 times tables. We always take the divisor and write out the times tables down the side. I know in this example it might seem really easy, but it's just a good habit to get into, to be writing out these times tables so that when you're using larger numbers here, 2-digit numbers here, some of them can get really big and it's really helpful to have them written down the side like this. So just stick with me on this one. Okay, let's dive in and see how it all gets put together. So first thing we do is we look at how many times this number here fits into the first number inside here, and 3 goes into 1 no times. It does not fit. So what we'll now do is we'll take 3's into 13. So let's have a look over here at our times tables that we've written out and see how many times 3 goes into 13. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go 5 times, it's too big, so we'll go with 4. So 3 goes into 13 4 times, and 4 lots of 3 gives us 12. And what we'll do is we'll write our 12 here. What this enables us to do is do a little subtraction calculation to work out the remainder when we put 4 3's into 13, so that we can use it for the next step in conjunction with this 2 here. So let's take the 12 away from 13. So 3 take away 2 is 1, and 1 take away 1 is of course 0. So now all we need to do is move this 2 down, and that will give us 12. And we need to look over here and find out how many times 3 will fit into 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So let's put that up there, and obviously 4 3's are 12, so we'll put those there, perform our little subtraction, and we find out that we end up with 0. That means there's nothing more to do with this one. There is no remainder. We're perfectly happy that 132 divided by 3 is in fact 44. Let's have a look at another example using some slightly larger numbers. Not too much larger, but just a little bit. So we're going to divide 2,832 by 8. Okay. So as in the last video, look for the divisor here, 8, and write out the times table. So we'll put our 8's here. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64 and 72. It's worth mentioning here actually that you only need to write out 9 of the times table. That is the most you will ever need. The largest number that we can put on the top of a division calculation here is 9. If we reach 10, then it would end up with a 0 at the top here, carrying over a 1. Gets really quite confusing. The largest number we put at the top of a division calculation, at the top of this line here, is a 9. So let's have a look at how this one goes. So 8 into 2, well, 2 cannot obviously be divided by 8 and give us a whole number answer anyway, so we'll put the 0 there. And now we'll look at how many 8's go into 28. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4's too big, so we'll stick with 3 here. So 3 and 3 8's gave us 24. Subtract that, 8 take away 4 gives us 4, 2 take away 2 gives us nothing. Now then, we'll move this 3 down here to join in, and we'll look at how many 8's go into 43. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, and 5 8's gave us 40. So there we go. Subtraction, 3 take away nothing, just 3. 4 take away 4 is 0. And the final column here, bring that 2 down. And how many 8's in 32? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 8's gave us the 32. Subtract those, and that gives us 0, which means that we are completely finished with this calculation. There's nothing left over. There is no remainder. That's really all there is to long division by a 1-digit number with one divisor, is another way to say that. If you did find this video useful, if you found it helpful at all, don't forget to subscribe. The link is on the bottom right of your screen now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.